This should be a fantastic battle between these two squads. Welcome back to EA Sports, and we are set to go down in this hot, competitive season matchup. The Blues take possession to get this one underway. Parayko's got it in the offensive zone. Poked away in the defensive end. The Blues gain possession. TBS has got the puck inside the defensive zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Big stop. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game countered if you've ever broadcast it set off.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. He got all of that hit on the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Cuts to the front. How did he stop that one?
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Stopped by the goaltender. And we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Tkachuk's ready for the penalty shot. Shot tonight on the penalty shot.
I think he's done his research getting a book on the shooter here, James, because he read that perfectly.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Hughes has the puck inside the defensive zone. Passes on over to McKinnon. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Puck grabbed by Sanderson. Takes the feed at the back end. Denies him. He got all of it. Handles the pass from his goalie. Drills him. Carries it across the line. On the attack along the boards. The Blues have it behind the cage. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Drives to the sweet spot. Picked up along the wall by Sanderson. New Jersey's got the puck against the boards. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a short pass to Modano. Broken up in the neutral zone by Pionk. Quick feed to Arnott. Picks off the pass. Moves it to Keller. The Blues going to work on offense. There's the whistle. We got an offside. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Iginla's got it in the defensive end. Gets the puck over to Ovechkin. With possession along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Seider. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Great reach with the poke check by Keller. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Nice poke check. The Blues have it in the offensive zone. Modano's got it along the boards. Dishes it off. Sends the pass down low. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. New Jersey's looking to break out. Looking to set up offensively. Huge steal in his own end. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Shot redirected in front. New Jersey's playing it from the side. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. New Jersey's taken a one-goal lead here in this opening stanza. How does this now change the complexity?
I think the coach wants to manipulate their bench now that they have dictated pace change. But if you're an elite athlete, you're always pushing for more. One certainly isn't enough. You don't have enough runway to sit back and say, hey, we're going to coast this one in.
Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. And trying to gain a step. He's in all alone. And there's the save. Taken along the wall by Gretzky. Oh, it stops him again. My goodness, he kept that one out too.
Man, James, it shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Penalty coming up. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. New Jersey sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
The Blues penalty killers get off to a good start, winning possession here. Great hand-eye coordination as he gets the puck back. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Along the half wall with the puck. From point blank. Oh, that just goes wide.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these athletes take so many shots on net in practice. And in this one, just over-rotate, under-rotate, but nonetheless misses the net.
Centering feed. Scores! What a finish on the play. New Jersey's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Quick pass to McDavid. Great use of the stick on her part as she knocks it away. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And he keeps possession. New Jersey's got control of it now from their own end. From the point, they take control of it. Handles that one. Skates in behind the cage. And he takes the dish. Cutting to the slot. Decides to think about it. Rips it and rips it. He scores! Off the pipe and falls in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
New Jersey's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Moves by the check. Scores! Well, they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's some pushback, but they're going to need to layer it because they got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game.
The Blues desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Slides it over with pace to Gretzky. Oh, look at this. To the front. The score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
The Blues counter-strike here in the second, and Cheryl, they've got some life in them.
Yeah, they've created some momentum for themselves, and that's because they just stuck with the game plan. They've held possession, and they're rewarded for it.
Fires it on net, and there's the save.
Seider's been her workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Makes a move in front. Great save from in tight.
One of his greatest gifts is his speed, but he doesn't slow down when the puck is on his hip. That often happens to many
scores. And as they say in street hockey, new game.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Sends the pass in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. New Jersey's got the puck along the wall. Hammers one. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Here's a chance. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. The Blues gain possession. Passes it over to Tkachuk. New Jersey's looking to break out of their own end. Tries to get it over to McDavid. Here's a chance. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Ottinger. And it's a quick pass to McKinnon. Receives the pass. Moves into the slot. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. New Jersey's got the puck along the boards. Great forecheck by Tkachuk. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Ottinger.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Pass it through. He scores! What a goal! The Blues have broken on through and have taken a one-goal lead here late in period number 2.
Well, timing is everything, and this has been a scrappy game, James. You have to fight for every inch of ice that you get, so you know heading into this third period, they're going to have to come out on fire and willing to go to battle in the corners.
Scores! The mighty Quinn delivers. Hughes makes it count.
Well, he gets all of this one-timer, doesn't he, James? I mean, his one leg is almost on the ground as he bears down and lets it rip.
The Blues continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here's a chance on the attack. Tremendous stop by Bobrovsky.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save. They always say, James, that the start of a period and the finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Arnott's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And a stick in the lane ends up. And one last save. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. It has been an offensive fireworks display here tonight, and I would expect it to continue here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Blues continue to lead in this third period, but the question is for how long, James? I mean, this has been a back-and-forth, action-packed game of offense. I don't know. I wouldn't like to play in this game because I was all defense, and there's none of it tonight.
And he slides it quickly to Ovechkin. Puts it on net. Oh, danger. And now it's over to Parayko.
Gretzky's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse as he loves to have the puck on his stick.
Here he is, all alone! Tremendous defensive play!
Well, that's all about pace and foot speed, the ability to get back through the middle of the ice and then find an opportunity to get the stick.
Scores! Holy snipes, what a shot!
Oh, that's a beauty, James. I mean, that flat puck is right there for him, and he's able to get it off so fast, quick release, and how about his accuracy?
The Blues have been bringing the fire offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third. Here's a short pass to Makar. The Blues looking against the half wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Hammers a shot. Big time save. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Gretzky's won the draw.
Bobrovsky's doing everything he can to uplift his team here. Just look at that last sequence. It was so impressive. The way he was desperate and the athleticism shown in that save, it's got to give his team a ton of confidence.
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
The Blues probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop. And they've been consistent throughout the game. And consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
New Jersey's going to play it from the corner. And the puck leaves the zone. Sanderson's taking it from his own end. Tries to get it to Pionk. Looking to make something happen at center. There's the whistle as the play was offside. The Blues have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. And off the draw, they take the puck. Just a great defensive read there. Backhand scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within 2. And this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. If they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's grabbed by Kucherov. Drills them! McKinnon's got it along the wing. Feeds it over. Blocked by Bobrovsky.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
And now he tries to get it across to McKinnon. The Blues have it from the corner. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
James up, come on.
Passes it over.
Freeze it, freeze it.
And that's intercepted by McKinnon. Sends it quickly to Smith. Avoids the poke check. Moves close to the point. Fires it. And the stick, his best friend on that save right there.
Ottinger's been off his game tonight, really shaky in the crease, and his team has really bailed him out. They found a way to generate offense. Sometimes that's the way it goes, but he's got to settle in and make those saves.
Great defensive effort with the stick. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that's easily turned aside. Grabs the puck in the slot. With the one-timer, redirected off a stick. Quick feed to Arnott.
Swap up.
And she knocks it away with great use of the twig. Denied by the defender. And he loses control of the puck. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Sanderson. Loses the coverage there. Sanderson's got it near the point. And he slides it quickly to Arnott. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Moves it to Keller. And that's intercepted by Pionk. And now he moves it quickly. He's got a step. Oh, hits the post.
Oh, and that's a tough
The Blues take it along the wall. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. TBS has got control of it now from their own end. Goes right to the crease. Big save in front.
Oh, James, I just love how he created that scoring chance. I mean, he saw a little bit of ice, and he knew exactly how to take it. Because of his edge work and how his hands can keep up with his feet, he just couldn't finish.
It is all over. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of set. It's a hot, competitive season matchup. This should be a dandy. And we've got you covered right here on EA Sports. Opening face-off just moments away. The Blues will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Quick pass to Ovechkin. St. Louis has possession of the puck in the offensive end. And he takes the feed. Slides it across. And that's poked away. What a stop there.
Well, he's so fast, he's strong, and he's got incredible balance. And these are different layers to his game. When you combine it with the way and speed at which he can move, man, he's so dangerous.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Gretzky's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Makes the save. Takes the puck along the boards. Taken by Keller. Slips by the knee. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The Wild Wings have it now. St. Louis looks to go on the attack. The Blues play it along the blue line. Let's it rip. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Moves it quickly over to Crosby. Handles the puck. Tosses it to Stamkos. Quick snap! He scores!
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Wild Wings strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
And he's ridden off the puck. Solid check to slow him down. Puck scooped up by Kyrou. Here's a short pass to Hughes. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Quick feed to Bourque. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Just wide. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The center feed. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. St. Louis gains control of the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it to Medano. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Scores! Nathan MacKinnon!
Everyone always talks about how speed kills, James, and that's exactly what happens here. He is so fast with the puck. He skates as fast with it as he does without it. And in transition off of the rush, he is absolutely lethal, creating his own space, weaving his magic. It's just a fantastic pass to be able to finish it off.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Wild Wings win the draw here in the neutral zone. Sends the pass over. Dishes it off. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. He sends an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
The Wild Wings have put themselves in the enviable position of playing with the lead, Cheryl.
You always rather be ahead, wouldn't you? It's the best place to be, but you want to extend that lead. You want to have an ability to play a little more comfortable, James. You got to stay aggressive, you got to manage the puck, and you got to look to attack the net.
And the puck departs the zone. In all alone on the breakaway. Scores! It's in the back of the net.
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
The Wild Wings extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really liked their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Quick pass to Forsberg. The Wild Wings gain possession in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Theodore. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Gretzky. And now he moves it to Ovechkin. Here's a chance! It's in the back of the net! He scores!
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier. They gain that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
up steam. Takes the puck at the point. And now it's grabbed by Keller. Oh, and she avoids the poke check. Great heads-up play with the stick by Larkin. Broken up at center. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And now it's stopped. The Wild Wings have it against the wall. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Poked away in the neutral zone. Ovechkin slugging the puck. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Look at this. Puck picked up by Duchesne. Sends it down low. And you can hear these fans calling for a shot in the dying seconds. Scores! Oh, what a finish! Too sweet!
Well, the reaction on the bench, it says it all, James. I mean, this is their fearless leader. He provides a ton of energy to this group. The timeliness of the goal, the energy that he brings, it encapsulates what he means to this team.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here.
The timing is everything, and this guy knows that he needs to be an emotional barometer for this team, and that goal sends a jolt right through the entire bench. You can see them all up on their feet. They've got some newfound energy now.
Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. And we'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Quite the offensive display by both teams in the opening frame. Let's see if it continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
The Wild Wings have had zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent is taking it to them. The goaltender's been strong, and it's a reason this game is still tied.
The Blues will play it in their own end. Poked away by McDavid. Takes it and looks ahead. Feeds it over on the rush. Excellent stick work on the play. The Wild Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. St. Louis looks to attack. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And that somehow stayed out of the net.
Well, the name of his game is speed, James, and he can move at the same speed with the puck as he does without it. It's one of his factors of his game that is so difficult to defend.
Denies that opportunity. Pokes it away in his own end. They've got numbers. What a play. Now over to Larkin. Oh, and here's the pass. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. We don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
The Wild Wings have gone in front by 1 here in the second period.
Yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset when you're ahead by 1 in a very close deadlock game, James. Now they got to push the pace, put the pedal to the metal, and try and figure out a way to cash in again.
Quick feed to Sider. Grabs control of it at the point. Shot! Let's go! And we're all tied up!
Now we are, James, and you can certainly feel them
faceoff. And he takes the feed.
The Jacks have been great tonight, James. He already has a goal in the game, but now the score is tied, and that's when your best players come out to play. I can expect that he'll be looking to get on the board again.
Shakes off the coverage. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Oh, what a chance here! Stops and looks for options. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. Sneaks by the poke check. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves it to Stamkos. And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Stone! So they take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
St. Louis leads it by 1 here in the second.
It's been a competitive back-and-forth game, and sometimes in these games, you got to grind it out. That's exactly what they did, and they find themselves with the lead.
Quick pass to Larkin. Rocks him. The Wild Wings ready to go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Leach. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. The Blues are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. St. Louis with a big defensive zone faceoff. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Slithering feed! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Avoids the poke check. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Made that stop. What a hit on the play. Breakaway. Oh, a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
Past the midway mark of the frame. St. Louis has been the better team these last few minutes and could be poised to add to that one-goal lead. Picked up along the boards by Parayko. And here's the pass to McDavid. All alone! He scored! No nights off when you're in the middle of the hot, competitive season. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's go. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. Oh, I've been waiting for this all day, and we are now officially underway. The Giants scoop it up along the boards. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Scores! And a quick hush to the crowd as the road team strikes.
Well, when you set the tone to get on the board first, you take the crowd out of it. You silence the building, James.
The Giants quickly send a message that home sweet home is overrated, Cheryl.
It is in this case, and what a quick start for the away team. This is exactly what they wanted to do. They're up one with under a minute into the game, and wow, now their home team is chasing the game.
Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Giants lead it 1-0. And off the face-off, they take possession. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Grabbed along the boards by Anderchuk. Puck picked up by McDavid. Hammers it on net. Can't get it to go. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. There's a hit on the play. Skating with it. Watch the blue line. Here's a shot. Oh, on a block. And they've got it in their own end now. Handles the pass. Feeds it over. Passes it over. And that's a great heads-up play by Anderchuk. Here's an on-man rush. And he was ready for that one. Ottinger's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Giants have put a lot of pucks on net here in the first, and they continue to lead. Steps in and takes the puck. And he loses control here. Here's a short pass to Kucherov. Oh, great core strength to hang on to the puck after that. Arnott's got it against the boards. And that's off target as it hits a body. And he moves it up to Makar. Moves the puck down low. And that's off a stick. Slides it quickly to Kucherov. The Giants have a hold of it in the defensive zone. St. Louis takes possession at center. Nice zone entry from the middle. Moves it in front. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers. Halfway mark of this period. We got a tie game. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Takes it into the slot. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Rantanen. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Gretzky's won the draw, and they're on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James.
Both squads fired up for this one tonight. Hi, welcome back to EA Sports for this hot competitive season showdown. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Capitals take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And a stick break setup. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a shot. Scores! Oh, what a shot to beat the tornado!
Oh, that long-range heat seeker. He knows exactly where he is on the edge of his head up, and that quick-release shot just beats the goaltender. Well, he's known for that long-range wrister, and it comes in handy yet again, James. I think stick technology has a lot to do with it, but man, has he ever got that quick release and a ton of power behind it.
The Capitals have come out very hungry in this one, and look at this, they get the 1-0 lead.
The coach was talking to us at the pregame skate about how important it is to get off to a good start, not let anyone into the game to start it in your barn, and you couldn't have drawn this one up any prettier.
Ovechkin's got it along the boards. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
And he coughs it up with the pass. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here. And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Lots of time left in this period. Washington's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Into the middle! Oh, he comes up with a stop. Fleury's going to elect to just hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaging, keeping himself in it.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Gets in front of it for the block. Now a quick pass to Crosby. From the right wing, he moves into the middle. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Quick pass over to Hughes. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Uh-oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, waist.
Scores! Nikita Kucherov! The Blues got off to a wonky start, but they seem to have found their footing here, Cheryl.
Well, they certainly have. Now, they got behind the 8 ball early here, James, but they were able to push their way back into this game now within 1.
Puck grab by Wilson. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Counter-punch this solo.
Well, you said a counter-punch. You know the coach is going to love this. This quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. The game has so many swings of momentum, and you always look to your leadership to make a difference, and that's exactly what he does when he puts this goal on. He's contagious. He's infectious when it comes to energy, and there's another example.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Moves it to the middle. Couldn't complete the pass. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Wilson's going to play it from the back of the cage. Takes the feed. And it's a quick pass to Gretzky. Washington's got the puck in their own end. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Duchesne's got the puck. Oh, what a denial by Ottinger. Pushes it across to Ovechkin. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. McDavid's going to play it to the corner. Skates to the crease. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. The Blues look to start the transition game. to Ovechkin. Taken by Ronning. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. Play is called for offside.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Washington to open things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with him. And he sidesteps the check there. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
The Blues are on the attack. Makar's going to play it against the half wall. In close, and they score. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blues have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Meyer. Denied by Unger.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Takes the pass. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Washington's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
One times it. What a save. He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Good job tangling up his opponent here.
Parayko's not going to be able to get away from the bruise and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead!
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
The Blues take the one-goal lead here in the first.
And if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to keep going, be aggressive, stay on the puck, especially after you score a goal-head goal. You got them back on their heels, you got to attack.
And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Kane. That's it for period number one. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Ronning's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll.
The Blues have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Poked away at center by Parayko. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Moves it to Parayko. Moves the puck. Knocked away by Arnott. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Blues now lead by 2. And off the draw, they'll take possession.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. And he slides it quickly to Crosby. The Blues carry it along the wall. Cuts into the paint. Scores!
The Blues look about as dominant as I have seen them all season here, Cheryl. This period has been unbelievable for them.
Yeah, they're dictating pace and they're dictating the play all over the ice, and then they're executing on their opportunities. It's a reason why they hold the lead.
Brady's got the puck now in his own end. Too much congestion in front. Quick pass to McKinnon. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
And off the draw, they win possession. The Blues have it now. Rocked on the play.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Here's a one-timer. Blocked in traffic. Nice zone entry from the left. To his teammate. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McDavid.
The Blues are dominating play, and in my opinion, James, this all starts your work away from the puck. When you close quickly, you retrieve it first. They've done an excellent job of that, and it's gone the other way, and they've cashed in.
Drives it to the crease. Oh, it's denied by Ottinger.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
And he made the save to keep that one out of the net.
Fleury's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
The Blues have it from their own end. Gretzky's picking up momentum through center. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. From the point, looks to make something happen. The Blues gain possession. Feeds the puck over to Tkachuk. He's got a step. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Loses his balance on the play. Knocks it away with the stick. Puck scooped up by Kane. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Iafrate. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit.
Washington's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it park it as an athlete.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. Slides the puck over. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Blues have it in the offensive end. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Oh, great move to sidestep. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes. The Capitals have found a spark here late in the second. Let's see if they can build on it now.
They're going to need more than a spark to get back in this one, but it'll certainly start it off as a 2-goal deficit is better than 3.
Washington's got the puck against the wall. Oh, what a slick stop by Ottinger. And he takes the pass. The Blues played along the wing. Myers moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Right on the doorstep. Gives them nothing in front.
He's known for his incredible quickness, James.
Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Players are set. Officials are set. 3rd period action is coming up. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the 3rd. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Blues are leading in the third period in this high-flying affair, but the question is for how long, James? This has been an action-packed, back-and-forth offensive nightmare for the goaltenders.
And they cough it up in the neutral zone.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
And he slides it quickly to Hughes. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Blues gain control of the puck. Rocked them in the open ice. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Blues grab possession of the puck. Quick feed to Crosby. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Oh, look at this. Tries to the crease. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Here's a rocket of a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Forces the turnover. The Blues played along the boards. Hammers it on net. Great save on the one-timer. Angles it over to Makar. Cutting to the front of the net. Let's go! Right with the man advantage, and they make it click. The Blues continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Takes the feed. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Slips by the check. Here's the blast. Oh, CP, you stop! Oh, this should be a fun one here on the ice tonight. Welcome to EA Sports for this hot, competitive matchup. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Blues win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. Oh, and he misfires on that. Coughs up possession of the puck. Tendy plays it up. The Blues take it along the wing. Slides it across. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Grabs the puck in the corner. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Washington's got it in their own zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Stops that one. Still has possession. Now a quick pass to Ovechkin. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. Scores! The Blues finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
And now he moves it quickly to Kucherov. The Capitals have it against the wall. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment.
Up by one and you take the penalty, applying some pressure to the PK unit here as a power play has an opportunity to get the equalizer.
On the attack along the boards. Looks to set up at the point now. The Blues get a hold of the puck undermanned. Quick pass across to Tkachuk. And that's broken up with a stick in front. The Blues take possession here in the open ice. Siders cross the line and get in the zone. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Crosby's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. Jabs the puck away.
Makar is almost back on the ice.
The man advantage fails to capitalize as they remain a goal down.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're just...
And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Blues have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Capitals win the draw here in the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, makes a save, just not enough to keep it out.
He's so fast, he's strong, but he can turn on a dime. And if he turns and you're just a step behind him, guess what? You're not getting back in, and he's going to take it to the paint. Stop!
This should be a fantastic battle between these two squads. Welcome back to EA Sports, and we are set to go down in this hot, competitive season matchup. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Gretzky's got it in the offensive zone. A chance in front. Off the pipe. And a great save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The Blues have it behind the cage. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Makar. And he shut the door on that last play. Quick shot! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Slides it over with pace to Gretzky. Carolina's got a hold of the puck now. And now it's grabbed by Ovechkin. Nice poke check on her part. And it's a quick pass to Kucherov. Oh, my! And that's intercepted by Anderson. Now he slides it up to Stone. And that's intercepted. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Centering feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Harley's got it in the defensive end. Tiptoes around the poke check. And that's intercepted by Crosby. Slides it diagonally to Niedermeyer. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a short pass to Forsberg. Carolina's got it now. Team Finland's got it along the wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Makar's got the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Crosby. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And that pass goes off a stick. And he slides it quickly to Iginla. Oh, look at this. Cuts to the paint. Scores! Nathan MacKinnon! Team Finland's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay to task, this is exactly what happens. You have good habits, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency.
And that's poked away by Seider. Puck picked up by Duchesne. Tosses it on to Necas. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Play is blown dead with the offside. Past the midway mark in this period. 1-0 the score. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Puck grabbed by Keller. Works it across to Ovechkin. Carolina's got a hold of it along the wall. Taken by Pionk. Shot! And there's a blocker stop by Ottinger. Slides the puck over to Gretzky. Carolina's gained possession along the boards. They've got the defense outnumbered. Chance in front. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching dimension and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back. Here they come.
Late goings of this period. Carolina's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Big-time stop there.
Anderson's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot. Probably terrified those fans right behind him.
Yeah, everyone was flinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
Sends it quickly to Necas. And that's poked away by Niedermeyer. Now a quick pass to Iginla. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Iafrate. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Duchesne. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. They've got numbers. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Shuts them down. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Team Finland's had a great start. You really can't ask for more than that. The coaches will be real happy. They bought into the game plan and they found ways to get pucks to net.
With possession along the wall. Strong defensive effort. Carolina's looking to break out. Poked away in the neutral zone by Keller. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. The Blues glided along the line. Carolina's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Kucherov. Breakaway! Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint. He said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room.
And a great save. And the defenders come up with the puck. He got all of that one. Carolina's got possession of the puck. Shoots it on the backhand. Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Denies them in close.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Good stand-up hit. Big-time stop there.
Anderson's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
To the low slot. Sensational stop by Anderson.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Slides it quickly to Forsberg. Moves it to the middle. Brings it off the post. Puck scooped up by Modano. Slides by the check. Puck goes off the glove. Carolina's moving it up the ice. Tap dances around the check. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Picked up by Neighbors. Tries to feed it over to Gagne. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. There's a chance on the backhand. Shuts him down. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Pulls it to the middle. Scores! What a play! Carolina's having themselves a game tonight, and we are far from over here, too.
Well, yeah, and it's a 200-foot game. It's complete because not only are they putting us some huge numbers on the board, they're also protecting their goaltender on defense, finding a way to have good posture when they need it. And hey, retrieval's everything. When you have the puck, the other team doesn't.
And he takes the dish. Hammers him into the boards. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Along the half wall with the puck. Makar's moving it ahead. Look out, here they come on the attack. Can't connect. Scooped up along the wall by Gretzky. Takes the feed at the point. Big time stop. The Blues have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to McKinnon. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Lays the body into that play. Team Finland's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Carolina's on the attack. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ovechkin. And now he moves it quickly to Tkachuk. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. From the point, they take control of it. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Centering pass in front, and that's blocked in front. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Carolina's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. It's in the back of the net. Carolina's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Feeds it over. Great read with the stick. Gretzky stick handling in his own zone. Takes it to the net. Bumped off the puck. Carolina's got control of it now from their own end. On-man rush. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, you got to give credit where credit is due, and that's a nice save by the goaltender. I mean, he is no...
Here's a pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Forsberg. Pass out front, can't connect the play. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Passes it over. Here's a chance in front. And cut that one out of the net. And it's a quick pass to Kucherov. The Blues looking against the half wall. Sends it to the middle. And that's intercepted. building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Blues start with possession as we are now underway. Here's a feed in front. And that goes off a stick and off target. Roslovich crossed the line and is on the attack now. Great reach with the poke check. Sends it over to Ovechkin. St. Louis on the attack. And he hangs on to the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Moves inside! Decides to think about it. Good check, frees the puck up. And now it's grabbed by McDavid. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Oh, answers back with the stop on the one-timer. Alexiev's taking it from his own end. And now he angles it across to Smith. And sends it just out of reach. Quick feed to Smith. Takes a shot and comes up empty. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Ottinger. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a centering pass. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Blues are first to left the line tonight. Let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back-and-forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Into the corner now. Wicked post! What a stop! Solani's letting the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender! Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You gotta find a way to get the puck to the
Flings
net.
the iron. Drives to the sweet spot, and he opts to wait for more support. Great read in the offensive zone by Iafrate. Here's a shot. He scores! Well, a little puck luck with the play.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Moves it to Tkachuk. Puck picked up by Smith. Rocks him on the play. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Takes that pass back at the point. He's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Oh, what a save! And he slides it quickly to Lemieux. Receives the pass. Big play inside the defensive zone. Takes it from the right side. Slides it across. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. And he's knocked off the puck there. The Ducks take it along the wall. He got all of that hit. Sends the puck across. Here in the back half of this period, we got a tie game. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Puck exits the zone. Taken along the wall by Crosby. Kucherov's gaining momentum. Feeds it over. The Ducks take possession in the defensive end. Poked away at center ice. We got a whistle offside to call. Here in the late going of the frame, it's all tied up. Modano's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. And a smart hits up play to poke that away by Roslovic. Picked up along the wall by Shaw. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Quick pass to Modano. Loses the coverage there. Avoids the defender. Scores the goal-ahead goal. Puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck with the sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed and they find the back of the net.
St. Louis has to be feeling good about their game here to start this one as they lead by a goal in period number 1.
It's been a tight game, James. I feel like they've competed for every inch of the ice. They were rewarded with that go-ahead goal. And
They score! And it's back to... It's a hot, competitive season matchup. This should be a dandy. And we've got you covered right here on EA Sports. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Blues start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Parayko's got it along the wing. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Arnott. Broken up by Keller. He grabs the puck here at the point. Trying to shake loose. He's in. Scores him on the breakaway. And he takes the feed. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. The Blues take it along the wall. Washington's got a hold of the puck now. Poked away at center by Gretzky. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Capitals look to start the transition game. And that's just out of reach. Intercepted at center by Ovechkin. The Capitals take possession here in the open ice. Shot! Big stop right there. Played big in the moment there. The Capitals will play it against the wall. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Blues will lose a man, tripping the call. Washington's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Arnott's won the draw and they're on the attack.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
Goes right to the crease. Denies him!
Ottinger's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, he makes the save.
Moves around along the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Keller. Grabs the puck. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Right in front of the net! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Scores! And look at that! They take the lead shorthanded!
Well, they were so urgent on that PK, and they recognize an opportunity to attack. I mean, this is an added bonus, James, that can certainly turn the temperature of the game. What a finish.
Washington's won it. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Washington's power play is over. What a disaster as they give up a shorthanded goal.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, that goes off the bucket, and he keeps it out.
Well, there's nothing truer in this sport than speed creates vulnerability, and that's exactly what happens when he's on the ice. Because
and they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Blues are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course finishing.
Rocks him on the play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Kane. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it over. Grabbed along the boards by McKinnon. Washington's got it in their own zone. Quick feed to Forsberg. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. The Blues have it against the wall. Looks to pass it to Kucherov. Poked away by Green. Scooped up along the wall by Kucherov. Into the corner of the attacking area. And that goes off the side of the frame. Great defensive play to break it up. And he pokes it away to make the save. No, he scores! He thought he had it, but... No nights off when you're in the middle of the hot competitive season. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Let's go. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. One-timer! Ottinger's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Ovechkin's got it against the boards. And he can't hang on after that hit. Oh, he'll feel that one. Right in the low slot. The Wild have possession now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Parayko. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Blues have it now. Ovechkin's got it along the boards. That knocks him off the puck. Quick pass over to Ekblad. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Sends the pass over. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Avoids the poke check. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Oh, there's a great stop by Luukkonen. Angles it over to Harley. Lemieux's got the puck. Takes it to the front. And that's blocked away. Up along the wing. Passes it over. Shakes off the coverage. Ehlers picks up the puck. Taken by Monahan. Broken up in the neutral zone by McKinnon. And that slides right out to center ice. Unable to reach that one. Scores! Nathan McKinnon!
One defensive breakdown just leads to another and a huge opportunity for the opposing team, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Wild have been pushing, and they finally break through with the game's first goal.
Yeah, they capitalize finally, James, and that's the execution they needed, but there's not much ice out there, not much separating these two teams, so this next shift to create and continue that momentum is really important.
Here's a stretch pass to Matthews. Puck grab by Forsberg. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Shakes himself free. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Slides it across. The Wild have the puck in their own zone. Skates to the crease. How did he stop that one? Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Handles the puck in the corner. Turns it aside with a save. My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. And finally they get it out of their own end. And here they go in transition. Hintz has the puck against the half wall. Centering feed. And that goes off a stick. Look at this. Scores! And they finish off the Russian style. Wow! Getting into the later stages of this period, we are all tied up in this one. Here's a chance to set up now. Puck picked up by Duchesne. The Blues going to work on offense. The Wild have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Miller's got it in the defensive end. Great poke check on the reach. Here's a shot. Fantastic save.
Ottinger is aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Duchesne's going to play it against the half wall. Whiffs on that. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Well, here we go. This should be a fun one. Second period underway. Oh, they score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-1 game. The Blues will play it in their own end. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Moves it to Ovechkin. Cuts into the paint. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Blues are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Gretzky's got it deep in the offensive end. Quick pass to Heiskanen. The Blues have it from their own end. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Driving right to the front. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Ekblad's got the puck through the neutral zone. Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off. Up the neutral zone now. The Blues will play it from the corner. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Handles it along the blue line. Cuts to the front. Ekblad. Through center along the wing. Oh, look at this chance. Lead pass ahead. Grabs the puck in the slot. And there's a shot. Big time stop. And the puck skips away after that move.
Ehlers has such great hands and great vision, and he gets in tight, trying to create some space with those magic mitts, but he's unable to pull it off.
The Blues played along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Makar. Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Luukkonen. Dishes it over. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Taken along the wall by Tkachuk. Sneaks by the poke check. And that's taken by the defense. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. And he sidesteps the check there. Blocked in front. Great stick work as he pokes it away.
Eichel's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
That opportunity is rejected. The Blues gain possession. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. He was dialed in there. And he slides it quickly to Matthews. On the attack along the boards. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Ekblad. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
The shot comes in the middle of the ice, and he scores!
And he completes the hat trick.
He's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
The Wild have taken a one-goal lead here late in the second period, and hard work paid off.
You said it, James. I really enjoyed their game as well because it is hard working. They haven't been afraid to battle in the corners and net front. They get rewarded for a goal, but now it's about the third period. Playing with some mojo and some confidence.
Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Feeds the puck to Rossi. And nearing the final minute of the second. Scores! And they strike Taylor once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
The Wild have continued to dominate this one tonight. And look at this. They've now gone up by 2 in the late going to the second.
Yeah, they've been effective the entire game, James. They've been first to the puck. They've been aggressive on it. They've closed quickly, and they've capitalized. I mean, you can't ask for more, can you?
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. And a push check knocks the puck away. Picked up along the wall by McKinnon. Can't get a hold of that pass. Handles the puck. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. And just like that, the clock is ticking on period number 3. Well, Pounder, we've played more than... Scores! Well, just what the doctor ordered, and they've cut into the lead.
Yeah, after that goal, you can sense the momentum shift, James, and it's all about swinging and seeing if they can string a couple of good shifts together and get the equalizer.
They've narrowed it within 1. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. The Blues take possession in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Ovechkin. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Luukkonen.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Now a quick pass to Wilson. With possession along the wall. Cut into the slot. Blocker saved by Ottinger.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on.
Shot! Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And it's a much-needed whistle for the injured player who's down on the ice.
She just takes a thumping there, James. We'll have to have another look at it, but she looks shaken up.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Blues still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by one. Monahan's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Skates across the blue line. Feeds it over. And that's off a stick. Passes it over. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Makes the save. Taken by Kucherov. And that's knocked away by Ehlers. All alone. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. He's in all alone, and he makes the fake to his forehand, moves it to his backhand, and slides it home.
Centers glide into the dot as a face-off ready to resume play. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. And that's broken up. Moves it to Hintz. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Blues gain possession in their own end. They go on the attack from the left side. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's the pass. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is a really impressive shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this going, man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet, corral that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the tendy.
Scooped up along the wall by Parayko. Slides it across. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Feeds it over to Lemieux. Dishes it off. Slides the puck down low. Great reach with the poke check by Tkachuk. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. The Wild have taken possession in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there.
The Blues have been resilient throughout this game, James. They found a way back into it because they continued to compete and they never gave up.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. The Wild have the puck in the defensive zone. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Makar's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick pass across to Duchesne. And that's poked away. The Blues played along the boards. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
The Blues needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they've dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent.
From the point, looks to make something happen. The Wild have gained possession off the wall. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. And the keeper's going to play it. Slides the puck across to McDavid. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. Crosby's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Feeds it over. Slides the puck down low. McKinnon's got it in the corner. Here's the pass down low. The Blues take it from the side. With the blast, scores! The captain delivers!
Man, he's got such amazing hands here, James, and he's known for it, but he's almost looking at their feet, knowing which way their toes are turning, and he's going the other way. Just beautiful play here to be able to create this goal.
That's all she wrote from this one. The Blues filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back. Oh, this should be a fun one here on the ice tonight. Welcome to EA Sports for this hot, competitive matchup. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Moves it to Parayko. Oh, smart heads up play to put that one away. The Blues carry it along the wall. And now he moves it quickly to Keller. Right on the doorstep. With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? And it's a quick pass to Parayko. Oh, look at this. Shot up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Spectacular open ice hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. The Blues have it from the corner. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Love the way they
Scores! You know, my mother always said kale is good for you, and Cale Makar is simply great. The Blues land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Oh, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
From point blank, quick stop by Ottinger.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot. Makar's been sent
Scores! What a goal!
Couple goals in a minute 50, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. Montreal's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Puck grab by Fantilli. A chance for the puck. It scores! What an opportunity it delivers! Montreal's put themselves on the board, and we got a one-goal game.
Well, they certainly feel a lot better right now, James, than they did at the beginning of the game where they got into a multiple-goal deficit. But they pushed, they've had good habits, and they find themselves within one.
Forsberg's got it in the offensive zone. And the puck's knocked loose. And he takes the feed. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Knocked away. Puck scooped up by Makar. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Slides it diagonally to Seider. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Good read with the stick to break that up. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Handles the pass. Puck picked up by Seider. Back to the point it goes. And that shot dies in traffic. Here they come on the attack. Scores! And they are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Poked away in the defensive end. Along the half wall with the puck. Muffs the shot attempt. What a great read breaking up the pass. Scores! A timely finish and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Andrechuk's won the draw at center, and that's knocked away. Pumps it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination.
Well, he typically scores when he gets these opportunities. He is their emotional leader. He inspires this entire group. That was a huge save.
And a score on the delayed penalty. They make it count.
Well, they do make it count, James. Now, it will negate their power play opportunity. But, hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
Picked up along the boards by Natchez. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Feeds it down low. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. The Blues look to start the transition game. Works it across to McKinnon. And he slides it quickly to Crosby. Here's a chance. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Great heads-up play with the stick by Modano. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. He scores! And Samuels pulls up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And he's ridden off the puck. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Oh, wow. Here's the whistle as the puck goes into the back of the net, but I think they're going to call this off as the play was blown dead beforehand. The middle stanza is about to go. The official's ready to drop the puck. Period number 2 is underway after a very entertaining first 20 minutes. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Montreal's behind in this game, James, because they simply haven't had the puck. They've got to do a better job of closing on it and holding it when they get it.
The Blues looking against the half wall. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. The Canadians take it across the line. Parayko's got the puck in his own zone. Drills them. Quick pass to Ovechkin.
Crosby's had an impressive night so far. I mean, he's had a multiple-point night creating a ton of offense, and you know that he's not done yet.
Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes it over. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Knocked away with the stick by Sanderson. Shakes loose. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, just simply ran out of runway as he couldn't get the shot off. And a great save.
Hellebuck's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Tries to feed it over to Crosby. Moving into the attacking zone. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Great save by the Tendy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post-to-post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a one-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And now it's grabbed by Tippett. Loses the coverage there. Tippett's going to play it to the corner. And that puck leaves the zone. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle. And the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Natchez looks around. Puts the puck on net. Glove save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.